CD Projekt Red before you betrayed everyone.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified,
The only thing I'm
clutching your
terrified
babes
of
to
is
your breast.
you.
Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away.
Well, don't let him do
Men
that.
of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods.
That's always a
And yet
smart
you do
move.
not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
The concoction
The
of
gods allowed
spheres.
unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war.
Flogged by
The
war.
battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for
gods'
our
whip.
sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the
Poopy.
scourges from
Why do
beyond
you hate
our
me?
world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light?
You're just mean to me,
Will we
Katya.
find
You
the
don't know
strength
anything
to
about
banish
witchers or
the
killing
mages from
monsters.
our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Why does Geralt have a different necklace in the show? Man, Geralt has an entirely different face, dude. I don't know. I am gonna tweet out that I'm live, because I forgot to do that. Um, uh-huh. Mostly streaming. Yeah, I wanted to replay this game. Did you notice that the game he has a wolf head shows like an emblem? Yeah, I did notice that. Um, they just changed basically everything. I'll turn down the game a little bit, unless. How's my voice in comparison to the games? How do I sound? How's the volume? Fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths. Love the song. But on the tree, when they hung it up, there was a wolf head on the tree already. I'm not sure, man. I don't remember that part. You seem fine? It's all fine? Okay, good. On, off. I'm playing on the Enhanced Edition, which is supposed to overhaul a lot of the gameplay. Ah, fuck, wait. Hold up. I did forget one thing that is actually very vital. Shit. Exit, quit the main menu. Yep. Options. I don't know where it would be, but I need to turn off nudity. Gameplay, video. Back. Clown. Nah, I wouldn't be in here. I do need to do that though. That's actually very important. Well, I think if it's in a video game, it's not that bad. It, it's considered art or something, and that's fine. I think, but I'm not taking any chances, so I'm just gonna quickly take my time to look for it. Control settings. No, you should censor it. I'm looking for it. Fish eye effect, what? Like I said, I do have a mod on, so I'm trying to find, let me quickly look it up for a second. Witcher 3. Witcher 3. Can you disable nudity in the game? Ha. It doesn't say that there is a way. Crap, that sucks. I think I'll be fine. When Rust was big, they censored that too. Just give me one quick second. I know this part's boring, but I need to find it. if I want to stream this. Just skip it. Is my point of view. If you don't like nudity for moral reasons, then it's perfectly fine. No, it's not moral reasons. I'm trying not to get fucking banned. Uh, Twitch terms of service for nudity in games. Hmm. It seems like it'll be fine. Just as long as I don't make it a focal point, which obviously I won't. And I think YouTube is fine too. Uh, it'll be fine. Yeah, it all says it's fine so long as I don't linger on it. Alright. Besides, tons of other people have streamed this game too. Alright, let's just go on with it. I know Cyberpunk had the option to turn off nudity, and I did. Goodbye, horsey. Roach number 2. That's what I love to see. Dirt. pocket rock. Sorceresses are powerful in this universe. If you can, make yourself louder or lessen the game volume a little. Okay, well, at the end of this cutscene. No problem. And now for the ultimate prank that creeped me out when I first saw it. Nothing like a dragon giving you a rim job. He just had his balls pinched, and that's not cool.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Kinda choppy. Yeah, I know, and that's bound to happen. Kinda choppy, I know. I can't control that.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
She has to study those etchings. She has to know a Pan from a Pamela.
So, later then.
See you later.
Alright, I'll lower the volume now. Once the game stops admiring her ass. Alright, now I'll lower it. Gameplay. Lower it a little. Turn my mic restriction down. Yeah. Eh. Don't you love hearing that shit? My own voice. Nobody likes that. Alright, go back. Audio. Alright, so yeah, as I just said, this is the enhanced edition. It's a gameplay overhaul. So I will be reading this. The tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about the world lore, gameplay mechanics. Kemohin. Whee! The minimap in the upper right corner is your display, shows your current location, surroundings area. Underneath the minimap you'll find the objectives for your active quests. The HUD will auto hide, but you can bring up the minimap. Maybe turn down the control sensitivity if I can. Control settings. Just turn it to 1. That should be fine. A little more. That's fine. With my Witcher senses, I can see that this is fire. This is highlighted, but it didn't say anything. Very nice. Oh, is it a tap? That's actually probably better because my triggers are fucked up in a way. Or if I press right trigger, left trigger activates.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
It doesn't give me a prompt with A, but who cares?
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Why not be unreasonable?
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all
This
the
is you
women
without
I've
your
known,
face?
You're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
No comment.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Now that's the best response. I will remember that forever. To open and lock doors, press them, and face A. Oh my god. I need to work on my speech and reading.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh yeah, new HUD too, because Enhanced Edition. But I don't know the run. This... Oh, we have a night vision toggle. Cool. So Witcher sense and night vision. Nice, nice. I don't really know the... Javi, maybe you should try turning down the graphics. It's so choppy.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
After this cutscene, I'll turn it down a bit more, but I really can't control that 100%.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Hmm? What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now.
Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that if she's to become one of us.
I didn't notice
I'll
how
see
in the
you
background the leaves are vibrating so quickly.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a
Why are
circus,
they?
pirouette.
I never knew why they were training her to be a Witcher.
Wrong. Footwork.
I understand that she's his ward, but I don't like. Why did she need to become one?
Enough. Get down.
She's not even a proper Witcher, I don't think.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations?
Yes.
Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apology's not enough. Better not. Apology's not enough.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yes.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
All right, let me try turning down the graphics. Video. Oh, V-Sync. Terrible. Off. Display. Resolution. Borderless window. Everything is low. Everything must be low, including V-Sync. Because nobody needs that in their life. V-Sync off. Alright, everything's good. This is the lowest the graphics can be. It does look a little weird, but who cares? Why are you stopping for me, girl? This is a race, isn't it? And Geralt, why are you so... I can't climb this. Okay, yes I can. I'm gonna swamp you, girl.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Come on.
Cut it out.
Come on, girl. This really isn't fair, though. This race.
I win.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. You just need to grow a bit.
Yes, you do. Ooh, look at that night vision. Ooh. Hold A while sprinting. Hold A while sprint. Hold A to sprint.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that.
Takatsu, does
Anything
that
to
help
say
with the
for yourself,
resolution?
young lady?
Or not the resolution, the choppiness.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, You want to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read
No.
the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Yes,
Stop
again.
groaning and grab a sword.
You want to train with real people who have killed things?
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Yeah, fundamentals. I haven't played this version of the game.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Alright, well, with the choppiness, I've done all I could.
Sword, Geralt!
Combat. The core tools of the Witcher trade are their swords. One steel for fighting humans, non-humans, and non-supernatural creatures. The other for slaying supernatural monsters like wraiths, cursed creatures, and vampires. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple hand gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Yes, it's like Spider-Man and his little middle finger, ring finger on the palm and everything else spread out. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage. One of the most vital things Witchers have to watch out for is their poise. Lowering all poise exposes both Witchers and their opponents to a world of hurt. It causes the combatant to lose footing and suffer a critical effect when attacked, with effects ranging from executions to severe bleeding and bypassing all of armor. Opponents have their poise displayed below their health bar, while the player has it displayed above their health bar, with the glowing sword icon being an additional indicator of the current poise threshold. Press right stick to select or deselect the target.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3!
That! Sliced your jugular.
Stop showing off, Geralt.
Mount a fast attack against by pressing R.
What the blazes are you doing?
Also uses stamina. While completely out of stamina, you will be unable to attack or dodge. Performing another action without enough stamina will apply the overexertion debuff.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow. when
Also,
striking.
overexertion debuff.
This'll be quick and painless.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. This mod disables the fixed camera thing, which I don't know if I like, but that's fine. I don't mind, because it's so you can have better tracking of where you want your attack to land.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again.
Not bad.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again.
So don't roll to the side, roll behind.
Now, parry.
Hold left trigger to parry. Parrying costs stamina while you are out of stamina. Parrying will only partially prevent damage. Some attacks cannot be parried and will stagger you.
Stop showing off, Geralt. Pretend now, live later. Damn it! Riposte! Strike!
Counterattack. While the
Counter-strike!
sword icon next to your stamina is glowing red, press left trigger. While tilting the movement stick forward just before your opponent strikes, perform a counterattack with your sword or fist. While tilting the movement stick forward. You can counter most attacks, even those that you can't parry, but they will still deal some chip damage. Combine this with your medium or long attack modifiers by tilting your movement stick forward to perform a kick or bash with a sword slash. If no distance modifier is active, you will perform a perfect parry instead. Okay. Wait for Resume to attack.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Slice your jugular.
Pathetic.
Slice your jugular.
Who's next?
While the sword icon next to your stamina is glowing red, press left.
Slice your jugular.
Shut up, Siri. I hear you saying jugular a lot.
Slice your jugular.
Come on! At them!
And one. That. Slice your jugular.
Had enough?
And one.
I'm a little confused as to how to progress this. Am I doing it right or not?
Slice your jugular.
While the sword icon next to your stamina is glowing red, press left trigger while tilting the movement stick forward just before your opponent strikes to perform a counterattack with your sword or fist. You can counter most attacks, even those that can't parry, but they still... You can counter most attacks, even those that you can't parry. Okay. But they will still deal some chip damage. Combine this with your medium or long attack modifiers by tilting your movement stick forward to perform a kick or bash.
Come on, come closer.
Who's next?
Slice your jugular.
Alright, I think maybe I know what to do. Do I just have to keep going till his poise is all the way down?
Jugular.
You would think, like, getting hurt also lowers your poise, right? Like having an injury or getting just repeatedly hit. This tutorial is a bit long.
Slice your jugular.
Alright, I'm really trying to take my time with this, because I'm confused. You can counter most attacks, even those that you can't parry, but they still deal chip damage. Just before your opponent strikes, to perform a counterattack with your sword or fist. I think I did it once.
I'm too old for this shit.
I can't hit him.
Now, young lady.
Oh.
Bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs.
Okay,
Let's start
I
with
hit him.
Gwen.
Like I held down the light attack button as I was going, as I was pressing left trigger and right stick quick. Select Gwen. Cast it by holding left trigger and then pressing B during gameplay.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Gwen is a sign of the elemental earth. Use it to provide yourself with a shield against damage and
Cast
status
Igni,
effects.
Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Walk close to Vesemir and cast sign by holding left trigger and pressing the respective sign button. Which is B now while holding parry. Igni is the sign of elemental fire.
Come on.
Activate Ard. X during gameplay.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Time for axing. Damn it.